I just have to say, I'm funny.
Hello everybody, my name is Sophie and welcome to my book nook, except this isn't my room. And who was that?
My brother.
I have not one, but two cousins with me today.
3. One's upstairs.
Well, the baby's upstairs. She's
Yeah.
probably asleep.
She can't come down because she doesn't know how to crawl.
It's just after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And we're with my cousins, and hopefully AJ can sit on the pillows like he's supposed to. He's not very good at sitting still because he's only 8 years old. All right, so here is what we're gonna do.
I
We
actually say I only read a few books, but they're super easy to read.
That's okay. All right, so we tried filming this video once and it didn't work.
Two times.
Because the camera space wasn't enough. Anyway, so here is what we're gonna do. Originally we were gonna do guessing book plots, but that didn't work. So what I'm now gonna have them do is I'm going to have them look at a book cover and the title, and I want them to make up the most interesting story they possibly can.
And if we get it right,
Yeah, if they actually come up with the actual plot, I'll give them a point.
2 points.
Okay.
And
2
then
points.
if we get
And a chocolate.
a little good,
And chocolate. I will give them chocolate. All right.
and like we got half of it, but yeah.
Please say
Yeah,
that wasn't
uh-huh.
shot.
All right. So here's the first one. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green.
I think The Fault in the Stars are about stars that are false.
False stars. Can you tell me anything else about
That
what do you, if you could use this cover and this title, what would you make the story about?
a star, someone thinks there's a star that's called false, but it doesn't exist because it's false.
So like a fake star.
Yeah, false.
It's really an asteroid coming down to crash into Earth and wipe us all out.
Yeah.
It's about an astronaut coming down to Earth to wipe.
An asteroid.
It's about an asteroid coming down to Earth to wipe us all out. So it's a disaster novel.
That's their novel.
All right, those are interesting.
Jeopardy.
So, The Fault in Our Stars is about these two kids who have cancer, and then they fall in love,
That's cute.
and then there's a very sad ending.
Aww.
I actually haven't read it, but I know what it's about. So, I think I like Molly's version better.
What?
We're not really playing for points. We're playing to see who can come up with the silliest story. All right.
Yeah.
The next one we have is Cinder.
Ew, get that foot.
I think it's about.
It's about a fireplace that exploded.
I think it's about
Well, a whole
a
book camp-
princess called Cinderella.
Oh, we want to keep going off of that?
Or fire.
So wait, if the whole book can't be about a fireplace exploding, what else do you think happened? What else would have happened in this book?
There's a lady's leg and it's not made right. See, there's a lady's leg and it's funky.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's about a dude that can see into anyone.
You think it's about a dude who can see, like, who has X-ray vision?
Superman!
Superman!
All
See,
right.
their man's got a
bones.
girlfriend and she has a weird looking leg.
So I have not read this book either, but this book, as far as I know, is about it's a Cinderella retelling, and they're like robots. They're like half human, half robots.
Cyborg.
Yeah, they're like cyborgs. So it's like cyborg Cinderella.
It's funky.
So I got Cinderella.
I think AJ would be closer with that one.
Yeah, because I said Cinderella.
Plus, all Molly said is
A
a
fireplace.
fireplace exploded.
Fireplace is Superman.
All right, this one's called.
Everything is awesome.
No, it's called Everything, Everything. I actually did read this book, so I can. So, AJ, sit down in your seat.
I keep falling off my seat.
So, what do you think this one's about?
Everything.
Everything?
It's a really big book.
I think it's a really big.
Really big book.
I think it's about nature.
You think it's about nature? Well, anything else that happens?
Everything.
And
What do you think, like, the main character is doing in nature if it's about nature?
They're exploring and they're gonna hunt chickens.
no, it's like one of the birds that go into flowers and then
Oh, maybe Hummingbird.
Hummingbird? It's
Yeah.
about a hummingbird?
Yeah, and it's off flowers here. I saw a hummingbird on the picture and a little flowers.
So it's about a hummingbird exploring nature?
Yeah,
And
it's
then,
everything in between.
and then sucking pollen from flowers.
Sucking blood from your vein.
So according to Molly, it's about everything, and it's a very big book.
and it like to suck
And
blood.
according to AJ, it's about a hummingbird exploring nature. So actually, this book is about a girl who has a disease, she doesn't have an immune system, so she can't leave her house, or else she'll get really, really sick and could die. So she's actually stuck in her house, and she can't interact with anybody except for her mom, because her mom is the only one who, her mom and her nurse are the only ones who can come in. And then a boy moves in next door, and they exchange notes through the window, and they start to fall in love, and then a bunch of other crazy stuff happens.
So
Yeah.
wait. Who's closer?
Who's closer?
Me.
I don't know. I think maybe Molly on this one might be closer.
Why?
Because they're everything.
Because it's not about a hummingbird.
Yeah, but I said nature, but you can't.
They
but
do.
the girl,
They do go like on a trip to Hawaii.
the
So
girl,
maybe you each get half a
the,
point.
the girl couldn't go into nature. What that means? Give Molly a half point. Give me a point.
No.
All right, let's see what's next. All right, this is called The Hive.
It's about bees.
It's about the planet being.
A big ball. Wait, it's a big ball.
It's about the planet being.
Minecraft.
Being a whole entire city.
What?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Anything else about this book?
It's about bees.
You think it's just about bees? What are the bees doing?
Cities.
Bees building cities?
What?
Is this the Bee movie?
Bee movie? What's the bee movie?
Anything else you want to add to this one, AJ? Or is it just about...
I think it's about 30-30.
It's about 30-30, the year 30-30?
All
right.
Like chicken.
Do you want to know what this book's actually about? So this book is about, it's kind of in the future. Not 30-30, but it is in the future a little bit. And everybody, the way that the justice system works, so like laws and all that, there's nearly no jails. When somebody does something wrong, it sends out an alert on your phone, and then they have, it's called Hive Justice. So a big group of people go out, and then they decide if someone's guilty or not, and then they decide their punishment, and anybody can like punish them, and it's not very good, but it's a very interesting book, so that's what this is about.
Who is closer?
Who is closer? Probably AJ.
'Cause I
It's not
said-
about bees.
What is the hive?
And it had a city all over the planet. So
Mm.
and
I think you're
it's
closer.
in the
AJ.
future.
All right,
Molly only has like
we've got one more. So this is called Illumine.
I think it's about flower.
A flower.
No, it's about clouds
Clouds.
and the sun poking right through the clouds.
But
And the clouds are red, and the sky is red.
okay, you're just telling me about what it looks like. What's the scenery? What happens in the book? Like, what are the characters? What are the characters doing?
I think they're trying to fly.
So the characters are trying to fly.
and then
Oh my
seed.
gosh.
It's a success.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a success. Okay, so they're trying to fly and they succeed. Molly, what do you think Illumine is about?
It's about a legendary chicken.
A legendary chicken. Where do you get the chicken from?
And the chicken's trying to kill them.
The Ender chicken trying to kill them.
I think they've gone off the deep end, guys. So Illumine is set in the very far future, and people live on different planets, and then this big like corporation attacks this one planet, and everybody has to leave, and they're all on spaceships trying to like run away for safety, and then bad things happen.
So set in like the
It's kind of like Star Wars, but not.
wait. Are you saying if I said the time the last time I said
Yes.
I could have been super right.
Yeah.
But I did say the clouds are red
The
Clouds are red.
and
the sky is gray.
and spaceships are flying.
And the chicken.
I think AJ was closer.
Yeah,
AJ.
because there was
AJ, sit down.
there's probably no chickens in that book. Who was the
Who was the winner? You were the winner.
I have to be funny.
Do you have anything else you want to say, AJ, to the people?
Hi.
Hi.
How about goodbye?
Bye bye.
Bye.
What about you, Molly?
Hey,
Anything
what?
else you want to say?
I'm a big fat chicken nugget.
Why?
So, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
If you want to tell me what you thought of this video, I kindly ask you guys to go to Twitter and like tweet to me, because with all these new COPPA rules and all that, I don't believe this video is gonna have comments, which is kind of sad. But follow me on Twitter at Sophie's Book Nook. You can tell me if you liked it, because I like to know what you guys think. My cousins want to know what you guys thought too. Please
any other ones.
subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos about books and whatnot, because this is what I do, and I will try to get another video up soon. See you guys in the next video. Bye!